Alright, thank you for your warm welcome. Magandang hapon. Well, today is Sunday, and Sunday is supposed to be, we're supposed to spend time for our family. But instead of, you spend time with your family or you go, up country for vacation, you choose to be here because you are serious about your future. Am I right?
Yes!
Very good. And you are serious about the Amway business because we all know that the Amway business can help us to improve our lifestyle. Now, I am very confident that if you continue with that kind of commitment to attend every Sunday meeting, I can assure you, you can definitely become successful in the Amway business. You know why Mark Lui, he's definitely one of my best or one of my most successful leader. Some of you may not know how successful he is. He's really very, very successful. Now, a lot of my other downline in overseas, in Taiwan, in Malaysia, in China, for those who are interested in coming to Philippines to build their business, they kept asking me this question. Why Mark Lee is so successful? Why? Of course, there are many reasons, because of his knowledge, his experience, his leadership. There are many reasons why Mark Lee is successful in Philippines, but I can assure you the most important reason because he is very committed in this market. Yes, commitment is very important. For those who are new, you may not know that Mr. Mark Lee, he come to Manila every month without fail. I don't know for the past how many years, right?
13 years.
Yeah, every month, he because he made the commitment. He promised his people that he will be here every month to support his people, and that is the reason why he is so successful. But believe me, you can be like him, you commit yourself that just every month or every week. Filipino easier lah because you are here, right? It's very difficult for Mark Lee to come here, because he lives in America. It's so far away, right? He got to, I don't know how many hours of flight. 12 hours, 15 hours, 13 hours, 18 hours, and then with the jet lag. So it's very challenging, am I right? So I think it's really easier for you guys in Philippines, to commit yourself to come here and learn and then build your Amway business. Now, since all of you are so, serious about your Amway business, so today I want to take this opportunity to share with you how you can effectively building your business. A lot of people put in time and effort, a lot of time and effort, but not successful. Do you know why?
Why?
Now, let me explain. So there are people, I've seen some of my downline who have been in Amway for many years already, and they are also like Mark Lee, very committed, selling, sponsoring, they are attending meetings, they work hard. So in other words, a lot of action. We call it activity. I want to explain to you what is the difference between activity and productivity. That is very important. You got to know the differences between these two words. Activity. Activity is about doing many things, right? A lot of action. Like, for example, today you come to attend a meeting. So it's a form of activity, am I right?
Yes.
You make phone call to, or maybe you use your handphone to connect with your prospects is also a kind of activity. But you can ask yourself, you know, if you put in a lot of action, any result or not? That is important. Let me explain to you. You know, there's an experiment by scientists. They call it what? The 毛虫怎么讲 caterpillars. Caterpillars. Right? Caterpillar. Right? Caterpillar. I don't know how to draw. A lot of legs, right? Something like that. Okay? Now, scientists have done this experiment. If you put the caterpillar, you know, one after the other, okay, and then form a circle. Interesting thing happened. If one of the caterpillar started caterpillar starting to move, the other one will follow. Okay? And the scientists put the food in the middle. The caterpillar keep moving. So in other words, lots of activity. Right? Working very hard. But no result. After 7 days, all the caterpillar will die out of starvation. You see my point?
Yes.
So it doesn't mean that when people work hard can become successful. Yes, you have to work, but work smart. You know, in Amway, do you know what is work? How to spell work in Amway? How to spell work? Any? Huh? W-O-R-K. Wow, in Amway, we spell F-U-N. Yes. So in other words, see, when you think about, you know, you got to work hard, probably most of the people wouldn't have the stamina or the perseverance. They will give up the business. Am I right? So there are people join the business, then after 2 months, 3 months, they work very hard. No productivity, no result. They got disappointed, they got discouraged, and then they resign from the Amway business. To me, it's kind of a waste. Am I right? Many of you have sponsored many downline. So how many of your downline stay? I think this is an interesting question, right?
Yes.
How many of your downline stay? Not many like you know, have the perseverance, stay in power. So, is that Daisy? That's good. So, you're still active, right? So, I hope that you really, think carefully when I do my presentation. How to have productivity? Let me ask you a question. When you go to a travel agent or an airline, and then you take out some money and you tell the staff that you want to buy air ticket. So, do you think the counter staff can sell you any ticket or not?
No.
Why? Available date and time. Yes. You got to tell the airline staff where do you want to go.
Yes.
Right? Destination is very important. So in other words, if you want to make sure that when you work, you know why we say fun is because when you work and then produce result, you are happy. But when you work, no result, you get frustrated. It becomes hard work. So I do not want you to, work and then without any result. I want you to, have result, to have productivity. Okay, so in order to do that, it's very important that you got to know where you want to go. Destination is very important. You got to know your goal. So please tell me, what is your goal in Amway? What is your goal in Amway? Huh? To go? Diamond. Well, that's a big goal. to become platinum is, to become diamond is a big goal. It's really a big goal. Do you know how to become a diamond? How? 6 what? 6 platinum,
Yes.
right? 6. Oh, all of you are not new distributor. You've been in the business for a while, so you know the plan. So you need 6 platinum in order to qualify for diamond. So in other words, you need 10-21% link to qualify a diamond ship. Good. Very good goal. But I think to me, diamond's a bit big. Doesn't mean that I, want to discourage you. Of course, it's good to have big goals. But I think sometimes we have to be realistic, am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Another question is, how many of you would like to attend next year's travel seminar? Hawaii, right?
Yes.
That is more realistic, right?
Yes.
Okay? So, in other words, to qualify platinum and qualify for the trip is more realistic. It's closer, it's nearer, it's easier. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I will encourage you to set a realistic goal rather than, it's good to have dream, you want to become a diamond or double diamond or even a crown ambassador, but I think we have to be realistic. I would rather want you to focus and think about 21%. 21%. Because if you can qualify 21%, and then you can help others to qualify 21%. And if you have 6 to qualify 20%, then you become a diamond direct distributor. Now, the point here is, many of you has been around for so many months and years. How many of you qualify 21%? So even 21% is not easy. You agree with me or not?
Yes.
It's not easy. So when we say you set a goal, you got to set a goal that have a deadline. When do you think you can qualify 21%? And don't tell me, say, I want to be 21%. And then for the next 5 years, you're still 9%. That means there's no deadline. I do not know how many years you need to take to qualify 21%. But trust me, if you really follow a plan, you need a plan, okay? It's just like if you want to build a building, okay, you need to have a plan. How many stories do you want to build? How many rooms? What kind of materials? Etc., etc., the shape. You got to have a plan, am I right?
Yes.
The same scenario that if you want to become 21%, that if you want to build 20%, you need to have a plan. So I will encourage you after this meeting, you need to seek help from your upline platinum. Someone who has got the experience, who have already achieved that level. Don't, because you are new. I mean, many of you are still new in the Amway business. So it's so important that you sit down with your platinum or your diamond or people who are very successful and seek his help to advise you how to plan properly so that you can qualify 21%. Just like I talk about, activity. There are so many Amway people working so hard, Because number one is, we know very well, to be successful, you need to sell. To be successful, you need to sponsor. Am I right? To be successful, you need to help your downline to sponsor. But please, let me know, how many people do you need to sponsor? How many customers do you think you need to have in order to qualify 20%? You got to have a plan. I mean, it's no point that you keep sponsoring. No plan. Right? So a lot of activity. So after 6 months, after 1 year, maybe you sponsor 20. Maybe you sponsor 30. But what happens if the 20, 30 are not like you? They're not active. They're not working. They disappear. You come back to square one. Maybe the first one you achieve 3%, 6% because out of excitement. But 12 months later, or 6 months later, you come back to square one. You become 6% again. So I think a lot of Amway leaders, many of you, I've seen your face many, many times already. Hopefully after this presentation, the next time I see you, you progress. The next time I see you, say, hey, Mr. Foo, I understand what you mean by productivity. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Good. How to achieve 21%? Now, 21%, what's the volume?
500,000.
Even though 21% is a realistic goal, but to me, it's still very big. Am I right?
Yes.
500,000. How to achieve 500,000 in 1 month? Very difficult. It is a big goal. I tell you, it's not easy. Definitely not easy. That's why you need a plan. Now, before I share with you the plan, I'd like to share with you a story. It's about an old man go for fishing. This old man is very funny. Very funny. Every time he catches a fish, he use a ruler to measure the fish. Any fish that is bigger than the ruler or longer than the ruler, he will throw back to the river. He only give the small fish. So people ask him, hey, why you throw away the big fish? The old man said, well, because all my cooking utensil is small. You laugh. Now please help this old man how to cook the big fish. Huh? Chop, right? Yes, guess what? Okay, this is a big fish, so big. You cut out 500,000. We have 21%. You want to achieve 20%, right?
Yes.
Okay, 80%, 15%, 12%, 9%, 6%, 3%. Cut lah. Why not you cut into half? 500,000. Too big the number. Why not cut into half? Half is how much?
250.
250,000. Do you think you can achieve 250,000? It's still very difficult. Really. It's still very big. So what to do? Cut again. Right, so you cut 250,000, it become what?
125.
125,000. Do you think you can achieve 125,000? Not so easy, but easier, right?
Yes.
So if you don't think you can hit 125,000, cut again now. Cut again is how much? 67,500, right? That is much, much easier. Oh, this is already, if it's 67,000, it's about 25% of 500,000. Much easier. You look at our sales and marketing plan, it's very interesting. If you cut half, it's 12%, right?
Yes.
369.
No.
This is the middle. 15, 18, 21. So, for those who are really serious about your 21% goal, I tell you, you can achieve it. But try to reduce your goal at the moment. Okay, you are new. You do not have much experience. I will encourage you to go for 12% because 12% is much easier. For those who are in the business for long enough, please tell me, what is the volume to qualify 12%?
2,400.
2,500.
2,400.
120,000.
125. Right, 125. That means you come half by half, it's 25%. Am I right?
Yes.
But to me, it's still difficult. To new people, it's definitely difficult. It's not easy. So I will encourage the new people, instead of look at 12%, why don't you cut again to 6%? So what is the volume of 6%?
600. 30.
Huh?
30,000.
30,000. I tell you, 30,000 is much, much easier. I think it's achievable. I know it's still, not easy, but it is achievable. I think most people, if you really work hard, if you really try, I think most people can qualify 6%. But to qualify, 125,000 or 5,000 is really, very difficult. That's why many people set this kind of goal, Oh, I want to qualify 20%. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to make 20% in 1 year. You work, and then you find it difficult, you give up. Because it's very frustrating. You see my point? It's work. It's not fun. I want you to have fun. Alright? But 30,000 is much, much easier. Look, how to qualify 30,000 to reach 12%.
4.
30,000.
4 downline.
Yes.
Okay, you are here. How you can qualify 30,000?
3, okay. Personal one. Your personal one.
Now, different people may have different plan. Okay? But I think for us, our Cardo organization, we have a system. And I believe that this is the best system. Because over the years, I've been using this system and helped so many people become successful. And he's a founder, Crown Ambassador. And he used the same system to build his business in United States. He's now a diamond direct distiller in the United States. Mark Lui, he started with me in Taiwan. He's a founder Crown Ambassador in Taiwan, and he used the same system to build his business in China. And today he's a founder Crown Ambassador in China. Again, he come to Philippines. He used the same system. So I got so many on my downline using the same system. Do you know that I got 40 founder Crown, 40 FC in the world? 40. Wow. 40. All over the world. I don't know how many FC. I do not know. Probably less than 200. And our group had 40. There's a lot, you know. And last fiscal year, the whole Amway world produces 4 new founder council. 3 of them come from Crowd organization. Wow. So, now, the reason why I mentioned it is I want to assure you, you know, the system works. You get what I mean or not? So all you need to do is follow this system. I think maybe you do not need to take 2 years. Okay? Maybe even just 1 year you can qualify 12%. 1 year you can qualify 12%. And 2 years you can qualify 21%. I'll explain to you in details a little bit. But just now you mentioned 3, right? Or rather say 4. If you sponsor 3, 6%. And you yourself achieve 6%.
Yes.
So what is 6% now? What's the volume of 6%? 30,000, right?
Yes.
So if you have got 6 people produce 30,000, 120,000.
Yes.
12%.
You're 12%.
Yes.
Already 12%. See my point?
Yes.
So now you reduce your goal again. Cut again. Make it easier. Because 30,000 I think is 12% is still a bit difficult. But 30,000 is possible. So in the first place, ladies and gentlemen, it's so important that you got to prove that 6% is achievable. You got to prove that you can do it. Kaya mo yan.
Yes.
Right. Don't talk big, don't talk too much. Don't talk those diamond or cow ambassador. Focus on 6%. Right? You've got to prove that 6% is achievable. 6%, you can do it. If you prove that you can make it to 6%, you can convince your other friends and help them to achieve 6%. So in other words, why not just focus on 6% first? That should be your most important goal, ladies and gentlemen. I do not know how many months you need to take to qualify 6%, but you have got to qualify 6% first before you can talk about 12%.
Yes.
Or 21%.
Yes.
Right? Yes. So now I want you to really go back and focus on 6% and consult your upline and then have a plan. See how you can qualify 6%. How to qualify 6%? I'll give you an example, okay? There are many ways to qualify 6%. Many, many ways. One way is you only focus on one product. Okay? For example, Double X. I love Double X. Double X is a fantastic product. Okay? It's a very good product. So, this is one way. You focus on Double X. What is the volume of a Double X?
3,000.
Can you make it higher? Because I think too low. Make it higher. Oh, you mean this is the
yes, better.
too big, huh? But can people at the back see the figures?
Yes.
Okay. You see the volume of a Double X, just one product. Just one product is about 2,935 distributed price. So if you sell one Double X, you make a profit of 885. Hey, retailing profit is very important. You get my point or not? I know you want to earn A now bonus. I know you want to earn the 12% bonus. But I want you to focus on the retailing profit first because this is immediate income.
Yes.
You see my point? Bonus 12%, 9%, you could wait for next month. You're going to wait for until you have the organization. So sometimes, people may not have the patience to wait, especially the new people, especially the young people, right? So in other words, you got to prove to your people that you can earn retailing profit. Of course, there are so many products. You got a few hundred products you can choose. I just put an example, which to me, I think Double X is a very good product. So now, let's say if you can sell one Double X, you can sell two Double X. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can sell three to three different customers. So why not you make it a point or set a goal to have 10 customers? Right? I know it's not easy too, but will be much, much easier compared to 500,000. Make it realistic. Focus on 10 customers. And then you have a volume of how much? You have a volume of 6%. If you have 10 Double X customer, all right, 6%. Now, I know sometimes when you are new, to get 10 customers in the first month, but maybe get 1 or 2 first. All right, you get 1 or 2 first, and then the following month get another 1 or 2. Within 6 months, you should be able to get 10 customers. But the key point here is Amway is a long-term business. I do not want you to be a salesman or salesgirl. You got to keep selling, keep selling, keep selling. No, this is not the way to build the Amway business. You are a business person. You have to build business. What is business? Unless your customer satisfy the products, unless your customer become regular customer, unless your customer come back to you and buy the products again. Hey, do you know that if your customer is happy and satisfied with one Double X, your customer will buy more other products?
Yes.
So you have much bigger volume than just this, how much? 10 Double X volume is 29,350. Do you know what is your profit if you have 10 Double X customer? 8,850. Hey, immediate money. You see my point?
Yes.
Immediate money. Everybody loves to earn immediate money, right? And if you know how to do it properly, I want to talk about productivity. If you know how to do it properly, your 10 customer can be regular customer. Okay? How to keep your customer? How to help your customer to keep coming back to you? That's very important. You're not just salesperson. You're a business person. You're building a business. So you better start to think how you can, help your customer to keep coming back to you, to buy Double X every month. Because, one person, if he or she take a Double X every day, this is 1 month supply, right?
Yes.
1 month supply. That means after 1 month, gone. And if he's happy, he got to buy again because there's no other choice. I think this is the best multivitamins and minerals in the world. To me, I'm not too sure to you. Right? If you think it's the best, I'm sure you can convince your customer. But please, when you sell a product to your downline ABO or to your customer, if you want your downline to be happy, to be satisfied, service is very important.
Yes.
Don't just think of, you go back to follow up with your customer, and then with the thinking of, I want to sell him more product. That's wrong. Okay? When you go back to follow up with your customer, what's in your mind? Your objective is to service. Your objective is to see whether your customer is happy with the product or not. So learn to ask this question when you go back to your customer. Are you happy with the product? Okay? And how do your customer feel? He feels good, isn't it? Because you care for him. But if you only think of, I want him to buy more products, I want him to buy vitamin C, B, or other products, I tell you, he probably may not feel good. You see my point or not? So service is very important. I think the number one key point about service is to care for your customer. The second point to care for customer is what? Is to educate your customer. I think it's important that you provide information. so that your 交易对 to educate your customer. You got to really let your customer know what is the difference between products that or vitamins that made from natural ingredients that extracts from plant versus artificial made. What is the difference? Okay, which one is better? So you need to provide information so that your customer has been conditioned. It is better to take product vitamins that made from natural ingredients. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, and you got to educate your customer also. What's the difference between organic farming and conventional farming? What is the difference? Organic farming is better?
Yes.
You got to explain to your customer. So if you provide this kind of information, I tell you, when your customer have the kind of knowledge like you, he will never buy any other product except Nutrilite. That's why education is very important. To me, it's don't rush to sell another new product to your customer. Service the customer properly. So that way, your customer happy with the product, happy with the service. Your customer will keep coming back and buy the same product over. It's just one product only. Oh no, you have this kind of volume. And 1 month you get one customer, 10 months later you have 10 regular customers. So in another words, just imagine, if after 10 months, you have this 10, you just need to service them, that's all. Your customer will just keep coming back to buy from you. Every month, 10. So every month you achieve 30,000. Every month you qualify 6%. So to me, your 6% is volume. They see, I know at one time you qualify 6%. But how about the following month? How about now? Because many of our customers didn't come back to you. Many of our customers disappeared. So a lot of activity, no productivity. Right? So just remember, Amway is a long-term business. So we want our customer to keep coming back to buy from us, to keep coming back to buy from us, so that you can have 6%, solid 6%, not just 1 month, not just 2 months, but every month 6%. Trust me, I tell you, your 6% person volume will grow over time. Will be much bigger than that, but at least you will achieve 6% every month. Then if you can do that, then you help 3 of your downline to qualify 6%. Simple as that. You got to prove first that you can do it. That 6% is achievable, it's attainable. So once you qualify and achieve that, I tell you, it's easy for you to convince your downline. You set a good example, and then you teach them how to sell to 10 customers. But this is just one example. There are many ways to qualify 6%. I want to quote another example. Okay, now there is another way. We sell acerola C and B+. Why I choose these two products? Because B and C are our best seller. Okay, we have few hundred different kind of products. These two are number 1 and number 2. If I'm not wrong, right? Number 1 and number 2. In other words, it's easier to sell these two products. A lot of demand. Trust me. Okay, I know you can sell this drop. I know you can sell shampoo, but why not you learn to sell vitamin C and B? Because there are more people buy vitamin C and B than this drop. Alright? People will buy if they starting to buy vitamin B and C. It's fantastic, you know. And I think it's easier. Double X may be a little bit challenging because of the volume. But vitamin C and B, I think is most of people is affordable. So your customer base will become bigger. So it will be much easier for you to achieve 6%. But of course, you need to sell to a little bit more customers. How many customers do you think you need to have in order to qualify 6%? Do you know that?
20.
Next. Continue. You need to have 30 customers. 30 customers, that's a lot. That's a lot, right? Sorry. Do you think you can have 30 customers?
Yes.
If you are serious about 21%, if you are serious about your goal to go to Hawaii, you better try. Okay?
Yes.
And 30 customers, yes, it's a lot of customers. But we can plan it in such a way that maybe you have 10 customers this month, another 10 customers next month. So 3 months later, you have 30 customers. You see my point or not? So it depending on how much time do you have. Okay, for those who are busy and then you may not have too much time, maybe get 5 the first month. And then you add another 5. So 6 months later, you will have 30 customers. And when you have 30 customers that buy this set of products, your profit is how much? What is the profit? 11,100. Your immediate profit is 11,100. It's good money, am I right?
Yes.
It's good money. I tell you, it's so important to earn retailing profit, please. I know A now is very attractive. I know other bonuses is very attractive, but to me, immediate income is even more important. Right? You work so hard. I want you to have fun. I want you to enjoy the business. I want you to have the benefit. So make sure that you sell products that give you the immediate income. Okay? And you, very good income, you know. Very good income. 11,000. That's not too bad, you know. There are people, half a month's salary, only 11,000, you know. Yeah. You got to work 15 days in order to earn 11,000. Every day 8 hours. I would rather choose to sell to 30 customer and enjoy this 11,000. And then if I service them properly, month after month, I'll earn 11,100 plus 6%. You earn another 2,196. So your total income is more than that. It's 13,296. Hey, 13,296. Really, a lot of people go to work probably half a month to earn 13,000. Right? So this is the reason why I think Amway is really a fantastic thing. But you got to know how you can earn that kind of money. You got to plan your goal, how to achieve your goal properly. So don't just work, simply work and work and work. Don't be like the caterpillars. You know, a lot of activity. Ooh, work. At the end of the day, you become tired and then frustrated. Starvation. You die. You resign. You give up business. Do you know for the last 20, 30 years, so many people join Amway? And at the end of the day, they are caterpillars. They got tired, they resign. They got disappointed, they resign. But that's good. You know why? They leave the space for us. That's why. So the potential becomes so big. So that's why I said to this class is so important. Okay? You really need to go back and think carefully how you can sell and make the kind of money to achieve 6%. First, I do not know how many months you need to qualify for the 6%, but no matter how, you need to prove first that you can qualify 6% and maintain the 6% every month. So these are the two ways that you can achieve 6%. Of course, you can also sell other products. For example, if you can sell e-spring, right? E-spring, maybe just one product, one customer, you are 6%. You know, I stay at the Grand Hyatt. There's a new area, right? A lot of high-rise buildings. Wow, I look around, so these people are very rich, huh? Because very expensive. That area very expensive. The people who can stay there, I tell you, every unit, they can afford 1 unit of e-spring. I tell you, we can sell hundreds and thousands of e-spring every month. It's big business, I'm telling you. Right? It's really big business. But anyway, let's come back and focus on this plan first. Okay? Of course, for those of you who can sell e-spring, go and sell e-spring. Otherwise, focus on the vitamin B and vitamin C. Okay? Which I think most of the people can achieve that. Alright, so now you 6% and you have 3 to qualify 6%. So what is your volume now? When you qualify 6% and you have 3 other qualify 6%, what is your total volume now?
180,000. 180,000.
You have 30,000, 4%, that's 130,000. So you're 12%. You become 12%. You see my point or not? So how to qualify 12%? Actually 6%. Yes. So just like the fish, you cut into the smallest one that you can cook. So you cut your goal into a smaller goal that you can achieve. Alright? So now qualify 6% first and help 3 others of your downline to qualify 6%. And now you have a total volume of 120,000. You become 12%. I tell you, you reach 12%. I'm not going to calculate the volume for you, but you're earning good money. Very good money. Okay? Of course, much bigger than 13,000 plus. Maybe you can show them what will be the income for 12%. Your total profit will be 17,655.
Wow.
This is a lot of money. 17,000, close to 20,000. I mean, maybe some people's 1 month salary is only about 17,000. Right? So, and plus A now, income some more. You can earn a lot of money, you know. Very good income. So this is a very good way of qualifying 12%. And you just think, if you prove yourself that you can qualify 12% by helping 3 to qualify 6%, then you can also help these 3 downline to help another 3 downline, each one 6%. This group will be 12%. Am I right?
Yes.
So if 3 of them follow the same thing, you will be having 3 groups, 12% plus yourself 12%,
21.
4 12%,
21.
you are 21%.
Yes.
That's how you qualify 21%. Do you know why I love this format? You know why? There are many ways to qualify 21%. For example, you have one elephant leg. We call it elephant leg. You have one downline that is really powerful. You know, wow, who are 15%er, who are 18%er, then plus a few smaller downline. You add up together with a volume of 10%, you're 21%. But after you achieve 21%, I tell you, you stay at 21%. If you want to move up to the next level, what is next level? Pearl, emerald. It takes a long time because you have only one leg, 15 or 18%. The rest are small. It will be extremely difficult to move the smaller leg to move up to 12% again. Or you can have many small downline. Or maybe you are a super salesman. You sell 10 sets of e-string. You can also qualify 20%. Yes, you have the volume, but you do not have the organization. You will not be able to qualify pearl and emerald. Don't think about diamond. You can never make it. You can't even make pearl and emerald. How are you going to become diamond? But if you do it this way, ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine that if 3 of your downline are 12%, 12% are closer to 21%, am I right?
Yes.
Of course, when you have smaller leg, 3-6%, it's far away from 21%. But 12% is so near to 21%. And all you need to do is you teach your 12% to duplicate you, to follow what you have done. Okay? Because you have proved to them that it's achievable. You make it 12% by helping, you qualify 12% by helping 3-6%. And you qualify 21% by helping 3 qualify 12%. So if these 3 follow you, these 3 will also be 21%.
Yes.
And when you have 3 downline 21%,
Emerald.
what are you?
Emerald.
You are pearl and emerald. And I tell you, you can go for travel seminar almost every year. It's possible. There's a possibility, right? Automatic qualify. Emerald, automatic qualify. Hey, listen. if you are emerald, that means automatic. Every year you can go for seminar. Wow, last year we go. This year we're going to Dubai. Next year Hawaii. I don't know where. But every year will be interesting, right? I see, I tell you, being Filipino is really very fortunate. So we have such a nice warehouse, beautiful meeting room, right? And you have so many qualified expert, leaders who always to come and teach you how to build your Amway business. Don't you think you are fortunate? Right?
Yes.
Don't you think you can also become successful in Amway?
Yes.
And our country manager Lenny, yesterday is Saturday, also come and support us. Today is Sunday, she also come and support us. Fantastic. Yes. whether I will GM from other country like her or not.
Almost impossible.
anyway, thank you so much to support us. So, alright. So this is how you qualify. 21%. But I want to really. Do I have time to continue?
Yes.
A lot of time.
Love
Okay.
it.
A lot of time.
one more.
Now, when we talk about sponsoring, I know many of you have sponsored many people, but somehow the people sponsor to your organization are not like you. Sometimes it's hard to find people like us that who are determined and who are hardworking and who believe in the business and who are committed to keep coming. Somehow our people we sponsor, they never even show up. They sign up already and then they disappear. Why? Why you come here every month? You are committed. But what happened to your downline?
They are not committed.
Why your downline are not like you? Huh? What's wrong with them? Nothing wrong with them. I tell you, it's how you sponsor people. Okay, how you sponsor people. You got to have a proper technique to sponsor people. Very important. Let me ask you a question. Now, to be successful, actually, you need to do the right things. This is number one. Okay? You need to do the right thing, like selling, you're doing the right thing, sponsoring, you're doing the right thing, attending meeting, you are doing the right thing. Right? Second, you got to know how to do it right, to do it properly. Know how is important. Am I right?
Yes.
So, how to sell double X, you have to learn from the expert. Okay, don't learn from me. There are a lot of people, they know much better than me. So learn from the expert how to sell the double X. Or even to sell vitamin C and vitamin B, you better learn from those people who know how to sell vitamin B and vitamin C. You got to have know-how. Knowledge is important. Agree with me?
Yes.
Right, good. But is it even more important? You got to know why.
Why?
Why you want to sponsor people? I know you've been sponsoring people. That means you know how to sponsor people. But have you ever asked yourself this question? Why sponsoring? Why you want to sponsor? Okay? Huh? To help them achieve their dreams. Oh, I think you are the first one who really give me the correct answer, the very first person. Yes. Help them to achieve their dream. Most of the people, when I ask this question, will answer, I want to increase my volume. I want to build an organization. I want to increase more people. Am I right?
Yes.
So most of the people only think of himself or herself. Me all the time. See my point? Hey, this business is to benefit others, you know. If you only think of yourself, you can never succeed. Right? You forget about sponsoring. Because most of the time when people go sponsoring, only think about, oh, I want to sponsor a new one so that help me to have bigger organization. Help me to grow. So you keep thinking about your benefit. Okay? What you want to achieve. You have forgotten that Amway is a people helping business. If you understand the philosophy or the principle behind, Amway is a you first business. Benefit other people first. I tell you, all of you can achieve great success in Amway. This business is going to be fantastic. I can assure you. It's going to be very big in future. We haven't even started yet. Let me share with you a story. Have you heard of a 10 balloon story? I think 2009, about 10 years ago, the Department of Defense of the United States, okay, a group of scientists, experts, they come up with an idea to design a game to help the American Army to fight for the future war. Future, okay? The future with all the digital things, internet, so it's different from now, right? So the scientists came up with an idea to design a game for people to play. And the game is like that. To allocate 10 balloons, red balloons. And the 10 red balloons were put around everywhere in United States. You know, United States is very big, you know. 3,100 miles, square miles. It's a big country, right? Don't talk about United States lah, just talk about Manila lah. If I put 10 balloons in all over Manila, do you think you can find the 10 balloons? Just imagine. Just imagine, Manila is so big. Thank you very much. So sweet. Thank you. So even in Manila, it's very difficult to allocate the 10 balloons. Right. So we talk about the United States. So these scientists came out with this idea, and then of course nobody would bother about playing the game lah. The only way to attract people to play the game is provide some incentive. So they know to benefit people. So they put up a price, $40,000 US. Whoever find the 10 balloons, $40,000 US. And suddenly, a lot of people got interested, especially the best brain in the United States. You know, people from networking, company, social media, entrepreneurs, and then those scientists, and then research universities. So a lot of engineers, scientists wanted to try to beat the game. So they group together, and then they start to design tools to attack or even to analyze the GPS image. Because all these people, they are the scientists, and they also are supported by all those social media company. They are very rich. They got all the money, so they can set up all kinds of equipment to try to find where are the 10 balloons. A group of students from MIT. Okay, probably they don't have the money, so they cannot set up any equipment or tool to find the because they don't have the money. But this group of students, they came up an idea that they so-called design a link and then invite people to join. Okay? They provide a link in the internet and invite people to join. And for those who join the link, and then can invite their friends to join the link. And those being invited to join the links can also invite their friends to join the link. So you can keep on inviting. And whoever find the balloon, 2,000 per balloon. But the interesting thing is, the one who invite, the person who found the balloon will get 1,000. And then the person who invited them will get 500. And then the upline get 250. And so on and so on. I tell you, in only 8 hours, 52 minutes, 41 seconds, they found all the 10 balloons.
Wow.
It's true story, you know. Okay. I think maybe the student are Amway distributor. Yeah. Who want to join the link? Incentive what? Right? I got incentive. And I invite you. You find the balloon. I also got incentive. My upline also got. It's exactly like Amway. You see my point? But why people join and then disappear?
No incentive. No earning.
Maybe they didn't know the incentive. But maybe you didn't explain the incentive properly. Or maybe you only think of yourself. Me. You are not thinking of helping her. So this is a good, thought. Ask yourself, next time, when you want to sponsor people, don't think of yourself. Think of the person you want to sponsor. So why you want to sponsor? To help her. Then the next question is, since you want to help her or help you, how to help that person run the business? Don't just talk. You got to have a plan. You got to find a way to help the person. See my point? So do you want to know how?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
If you are not interested, then I better close my speech. This speech worth $1 million.
Wow.
I don't simply share this technique to people, okay? Because this is really fantastic. I've been building the business for 40 years, and I have developed many technique, system, helping my leaders to build their business. I think recently I found this technique is really the best, the very best. That's why I say it's worth millions of dollars. Okay, I hope after my presentation it will help you, it will benefit you, it will help you to grow. Okay. I need 3 Filipino to come on stage to help me. 3 Filipino, please. Okay, good. All right, 2. One more. Oh, all are girls. Where are the men? Okay, good. Your name, please?
Lily.
Lily.
Liliet.
Liliet.
Ken.
Kian. Lily.
Liliet.
Liliet and Kian. Okay, now, let's say you want to build an organization, okay? You want to sponsor people. Now you got 3 prospects, okay? Because I want you to understand how to plan properly. Okay, so now you got 3 prospects. One is Lilian, one is Liliet, one is Kian. Do you think it is a better way to sponsor all the 3 frontline? That means you sponsor 1, 2, 3 frontline, or you sponsor Lily and then get Lily to sponsor Liliet and then get Liliet to sponsor Ken. Which is a better way? Think first before you answer. Okay? Because you need to really understand the reason behind. Otherwise, you fail again. I don't want you to waste your time. I want to help you. I want you to have fun. I want you to grow. Okay? I want you to do properly. So think first before you answer me this question. Do you think it is a better way to sponsor 3 and put them front line, or you sponsor 1 of them first and then put the other one under? Which is a better way? Second. For those who think second way is a better way, put up your hand. Second. So many people say second. For those who think the first way is a better way, put up your hand. Why so few? Okay. Wow. Both are right. Both are right. It depends. Okay. If Liliet and Ken, they do not know each other, you should not put one after. That one is we call it stacking. You stack one person under the other person. And because they do not know one another, a lot of relationship problem. Or there are many people, many systems using stacking system, which to me is not good. Because it can create a lot of problem in your organization. A lot the downline will fighting with one another.
Yes.
And even downline that know each other also sometimes it's conflict. Don't talk about all these are strangers. You see my point or not?
Yes.
So it is a better way that you sponsor them. Alright?
Yes.
But if they know one another,
Together.
it's better to let them sponsor one another.
Yes.
So what I want you to understand that to be successful in Amway, you must always remember, this is a you first business. You have to benefit people first. Benefit your downline first. If your downline has got no benefit, you will have no benefit. If your downline are not growing, you will not grow. If your downline are not making money, you will not make money. So this is to be in your mind to help your downline. So don't just talk, I want to help my downline. You better come up with a plan to prove that you are really helping the downline. how to do it. If these three persons, let's say they are your classmates, so in other words, they know one another, Lily, Leah, and Ken, they know each other. Of course, who to sponsor first? You have to work with your upline to discuss first, because that is very important. Because you need to sponsor someone that who may be really a good leader, then who can really, because this is going to be the most important person. But people, when you are new, you do not know. So when I was new in Amway, I didn't know who to sponsor. Do you know that when I was new in Amway, oh, I make a list, and all the lists that I made are all salesmen. Because I thought very easy one. Selling soap is very easy. All my potential prospects are car salesmen. Car salesmen, if they can sell car, of course they can sell Amway product. What? I sponsor many car salesmen. Am I doing the right thing? Yes or no? No, wrong. All the car sales are gone already. None of them succeed in my Amway business. Really? I wasted my resources. Okay? It doesn't mean salesmen cannot be successful in Amway. I hope that I do not discourage them. There are many insurance salesmen or car salesmen are successful in Amway. But to me, I didn't do it properly. Okay? Now, so who should be your number one prospect? I really do not know. You need to discuss with the people who have the experience. That is your platinum. That is your upline. Sit down with them. So when you make a list of 3 or 5 prospects and they know one another, then discuss with your upline. Okay? Let's say, okay, Lily, it's a good choice. So now, when you talk to Lily, of course you explain the Amway sales and marketing plan. 3, 6, 9% to 10%. You know, you can earn so much money, right? And after that, you talk to Lily. Say, Lily, look, our classmates, we have about 30 to 40 classmates, right?
Yes.
Okay? This is a people helping people business. Lily, I sponsor you in because I respect you. I know you are a good leader. And I want to work together with you. After you sign up, let's go together and talk to Lily. Okay? And I sponsor Lily under you. And then I will go again to go to this Ken. When Ken sign up, also either you sponsor or under. So in my mind, I am not thinking only myself. Not me anymore. But the downline first. Her benefit comes first. Okay? So can you imagine? Let's say I have 50 classmates. All will be her downline. Do you think she'll sign up?
Yes.
Huh? Do you think she'll sign up?
Yes.
Don't tell me she will not sign up. Do you think you'll sign up? Of course she'll sign up, what? Isn't it? Then you may say, if all the 50 prospects sign under Lily's organization, then how about you? So what? You still have colleagues, what? You still have, we talk about classmates, your secondary school classmates, your primary school classmates, your, varsity classmates. So you have lots of groups of people. Why don't you organize them properly? Hey, how many people sponsor, it doesn't matter. You can sponsor 300. If none of them make it, you are nobody. Maybe you have 3. If all the 3 continue to grow, you'll be Pearl and Emerald. And you make a lot of money. I know many of us who do Amway because we want security. We want to earn passive income. I think this is the best way to earn passive income. Do you know that when I sponsor my mother, and I sponsor my mother, my brother, actually I sponsor my brother first, and then I sponsor my mother and father, and they sign under my brother, and then I sponsor another, all in the same line, and then they sponsor my neighbor, because they know one another, and then the neighbor sponsor the sister, and then the sister sponsor Ricky Ng, and Ricky Ng qualified 21%. Hey, Ricky Ng is very big now. So Ricky Ng has qualified 21% for 40 years already. And I earned 6% for 40 years. That's a lot of money. How much is 6% here? 30,000. 30,000 a month, you know. 1 year is how much?
720.
360.
360,000. Right? 10 years how much?
3 million.
40 years how much?
12 billion.
And I tell you, Ricky's group is growing, and I will continue to earn for another 40 years. We call it passive income. So, now, I hope you don't give up this opportunity, you know. Because most people, they do not know the power of Amway. They simply sign up and then they disappeared. But now you know, you better follow the plan. You better think carefully. So work with your upline, okay? Make sure you have a proper plan. And then make sure you understand how to benefit the people you want to sponsor. If everyone like that, well, I mean, the neighbor not doing much. The sister also not doing much. But Ricky Ng qualified 10%. I tell you, if this one go down like that, maybe the number 10 downline qualified 21%. Do you know that all the upline 21%?
Yes.
See, so I mean, I'm helping all of you. Maybe the 20th downline qualified 20%. All the upline will be 20%. I tell you, Amway is really a fantastic business. Do not underestimate the potential of your business. You got to know your value. You see my point? So don't simply give up. It's going to be fantastic, especially for the next 1 or 2 years. I think Philippines will boom. The business will grow. Alright? So once the business grow, you attract more people into the business. Because the news spread. Oh, so and so do Amway, now very successful. So and so do Amway, now very successful. So and so. So I tell you, your neighbors, your friends, when everybody come to know that, oh, Amway is a fantastic, a lot of people will rush to join the Amway business. You ask those people who come from China. When we first started, you know, a lot of challenges, people complain, products expensive. Not just expensive, it's terribly expensive. Nobody's going to buy these kind of expensive products. A lot of negative thoughts. But I tell you, after a while, you know, when the business started to grow, boom, you know, the last 10 years now, you just simply sign up people, you grow, right? For those who are from China. Agree with me or not? For the last 15, 20 years, you simply sponsor. Amway, yeah, I want to join. This will happen in Philippines. So, do it properly. If you grow one, and then another one, 3, just focus on the 3 and grow. I tell you, we have another 20, 30, 40, 50 down the line, this 3 line. And when the market become, you know, explosive, many will join these 3 organizations. You'll be an emerald, and you will earn the 6%. If all the 3 lines qualify 21% month after month, you have 3 6% bonus. Oh, that's a lot of money. And that's loyalty income. That is passive income. I tell you, it's very important to earn passive income. I think Amway is one of the very few businesses you can earn both active and passive income. It's really fantastic. If you do not have a passive income, your life wouldn't be good. Really? Your life wouldn't be good. I mean, when you work, I don't know how much you earn a month. You may earn 20,000 a month. You may earn 50,000 a month. Or maybe you earn 100,000 a month. So what? The moment you stop working, you lose your income. That is active income. You got to work in order to earn. Passive income is different. Passive income is, you know, you work and then maybe you put a little extra effort, you continue to earn the money. Even you stop working. Then we call it passive income. Right? For example, let's say when you have a house to rent out to people, you collect rental. So maybe you're going to work very hard to build a house. But the moment you build a house, you can collect rental. You don't have to put in much effort already. You continue to earn the rental month after month. That we call it passive income. So there are many ways to earn passive income, but definitely not easy. And to me, I think the best way is to build your Amway business. But most people doesn't know how to build the Amway business because they do not have a plan like me. Alright, so don't you think this talk worth millions of dollars?
Yes!
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've done this kind of training many times. I did one, at one time I did the same kind of training in China. I think I got a few, went on stage. 5 years later, because I've forgotten them. I've forgotten their face after 5 or 10 years. Then one day I met one of them. I said, Mr. Fu, you remember me or not? I said, oh, I couldn't remember. I'm executive diamond now. Oh, congratulations. Did you know that 10 years ago you asked me to come on stage and you talk about, All right. So I hope I make myself clear, and I hope that you understand. Please go back and work with the upline. So enjoy the rest of the day and be successful. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.
เธอนำพาอนาคตยิ่งใหญ่เธอทำโลกทั้งใบเปี่ยมความหวังเธอคอยเติมประกายฝันเป็นดังขุมพลังเธอเชื่อมั่นในหนทางเดินนั้นยิ่งใหญ่ขอบคุณเธอที่ดุจดังเข็มทิศช่วยชี้นำทางและกำลังใจของเธอพร้อมศรัทธากล้าก้าวเดินไปสู้สุดแรงใจเปลี่ยนแปลงเราจากเดิมให้ดีไปยิ่งกว่าเดิมจากแนวทางเธอทำฉันจะตามเธอเดินหน้าไปจะบินไกลเกินใจและให้สูงกว่าไม่มีทางเกินจริงขอเพียงทำตามดังตั้งใจเปลี่ยนแปลงเราจากเดิมด้วยแรงใจตลอดกาล Change for the better Change for the better Change for the better เธอนำพาอนาคตยิ่งใหญ่เธอทำโลกทั้งใบเปี่ยมความหวังเธอคอยเติมประกายฝันเป็นดังขุมพลังเธอเชื่อมั่นในหนทางเดินนั้นยิ่งใหญ่ขอบคุณเธอที่ดุจดังเข็มทิศช่วยชี้นำทางและกำลังใจของเธอพร้อมศรัทธากล้าก้าวเดินไปสู้สุดแรงใจเปลี่ยนแปลงเราจากเดิมให้ดีไปยิ่งกว่าเดิมจากแนวทางเธอทำฉันจะตามเธอเดินหน้าไปจะบินไกลเกินใจและให้สูงกว่าไม่มีทางเกินจริงขอเพียงทำตามดังตั้งใจเปลี่ยนแปลงเราจากเดิมด้วยแรงใจตลอดกาลจากแนวทางเธอทำฉันจะตามเธอเดินหน้าไปจะบินไกลเกินใจและให้สูงกว่าไม่มีทางเกินจริงขอเพียงทำตามดังตั้งใจเปลี่ยนแปลงเรา